Good morning, Chef Gephart and Chef Lubbers. Thank you so much for being here in Dallas, Texas.
Oh my goodness, the Big D. I absolutely love it. Talk about a place that's great for grilling.
Well, I was going to say, we call ourselves, I think, the grilling and barbecue capital of the world. I don't know who gave us that, but we do call ourselves that.
I think it was Chef Kent Rathbun. I've heard him say that, and what an ambassador. Absolutely.
Well, you guys are going to tell us the difference between grilling and, you're going to educate my audience so they can really, embrace the title. So you're going to tell us, would you start us off with the difference between grilling with charcoal versus gas or pellets?
Yeah, let's do a little edutainment here. So I'm standing next to a Kamado Joe and a Masterbuilt, and Chef Jacob Lubbers here. Charcoal. All right, so it's going to burn longer, it's going to burn hotter, and it's going to produce a better flavor profile for you, right? Gas is only, a fuel source, but it's not imparting any flavor, and pellets can't get up to that big, bold sear that we're looking for. The Kamado Joe and the Masterbuilt easily climb very quickly, if you like, to 700 degrees, or can stay low and slow for up to 16 hours at 250 degrees. So it's kind of best of both worlds. And imagine that charcoal burning under a ribeye. The ribeye juices are dripping, caramelizing on the charcoal, and now you're smoking with the drippings of the meat. That's just a magical thing that doesn't happen with any other fuel source.
Oh, now you're talking our language. I'm going to switch to Chef Lubbers. I'm going to ask him, can you tell me about the benefits of a digital grill? Are you the one?
Yeah, let's talk about a digital grill. So a lot of people, when they picture charcoal, they picture some of those more traditional grills, lighter fluid, charcoal chimneys, all that. So this makes it easy, takes a lot of that out of your hands. So we take that secret ingredient of charcoal Eric was talking about, we put it right here in this hopper on the grill, and then we have a beautiful little screen right here. So whether you're doing on the grill or on the phone app, we can set our temperature, set our time, go on about our day. We don't have to worry about what the grill is doing. Takes a lot of that intimidation out of it that people have, but you still get those big, bold, beautiful flavors and your secret ingredient on your food.
Okay, I want my audience to know that Chef Jacob Lubbers, he's a Southern Indiana native, and he turned his passion for barbecue into a barbecue legacy. That's really cool. Okay, I'm going to go back to, Chef, I lost my thought.
Chef Eric here.
Chef Eric, I lost my thought. I'm so hungry now talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chef Eric, how do we make grilling easier?
Well, the digital access with the Kamado Joe, being able to push button start your charcoal and be able to digitally take your thermostat wherever you want to makes it super simple for you. But I would say for people at home, go ahead and have your side dishes already plated up. Do things that are going to keep you in the moment with friends and family. And I think one fun trick is to buy a larger roast versus multiple steaks, if that's what you're doing. Cook it low and slow, and then when people show up, sear it to the temperature you want so you can put hot food on plates with family and friends.
Once again, I want my audience to know that Chef Eric Gephart, he is from Hillsborough, North Carolina, and he's famous for whole hog cookery. All right, I'm going to skip to Chef Lubbers again, Chef Jacob. What is the biggest tip you can give for grilling for a crowd for us Texans?
So yeah, when I'm grilling for a crowd, what I want to do is just make sure everybody's eating all the time. So I'm doing, something low and slow probably throughout the day before they get there, whether it's pulled pork, ribs, brisket, stuff you're gonna need to take off the grill and rest for a good amount of time. Well, your guests have showed up, they've smelled that beautiful meat, they're hungry, right? So that's when we're gonna take this grill and we're gonna go from those low and slow temperatures and easily fire it up to 500, 600, 700 degrees, and we're gonna get some quick bites off there. Get your guests involved, let them cook some of their own stuff, steak bites, wings, smoked cream cheese. Get them eating, get them appetized and ready for the main show. I just always like to always have something in their hands, always keep them doing something, keep some new and exciting food coming off the grill.
That's exciting. Okay, I'm going to wrap up with you, Chef Eric. Okay, so what about, Chef Jacob gave us some tips, but what about people who are really not into grilling, but they're into eating? How do you get them into grilling?
Yeah, I think anything you can do inside on the stove or the oven or the range, you can bring outside and just make it more dynamic. You know, if you think about the history of cooking, you know, where it all started, it was all live fire. So get out there, get outside. We're talking longer tables, smaller walls. Nobody gets together and throws a sauté party. All right, so there's a storytelling aspect to it. There's a mindfulness, being present in the moment. You know, and I just think the world of getting kids involved as well. Remember, if they grill it, they're 90% more likely to try it. So get them out there, get them involved, and that goes for adults as well.
Chef Eric, Chef Jacob, this has been really, really life-changing. I'm so hungry after this. I'm going to have to go and eat lunch. I want to thank you guys. How do we find out more about both of you online?
Yeah, so any information that for the grills, just KamatoJoe.com, Masterbuilt.com, but especially the social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, follow those accounts. You're going to see some wonderful things from Eric, myself, chefs all around the world that are doing cool things, get some awesome ideas. That's where you want to go.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of The Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.